everyone, and welcome. Today I want to talk to you about something very important for those of us living on the California coast, tsunami preparedness. Now, we all know the California coast is stunning, but living here can be a bit scary when you think about the San Andreas Fault, the frequent earthquakes, and the intense storms we get during the winter. Thankfully, tsunamis aren't something that happen every day along the west coast, but it's still essential to understand the risks we face, especially when living so close to an active fault line. Today, I'm going to highlight a few places along the coast, Stinson Beach, Santa Cruz, and Long Beach, to show how these areas can be impacted by a tsunami and what you should do if one occurs. Let's dive in. Let's start with a personal story from a place that means a lot to me, Stinson Beach. This is where my grandparents live, a beautiful place, a peaceful town, right on the water. However, each winter their front yard gets flooded because of rising tides, which causes damage to their house's foundation. And it's a constant battle with nature. As you see down here, there are all these sandbags. And just last year, in December, the Bay Area issued a tsunami warning. My grandparents weren't too concerned about it and even shrugged it off, saying that people tend to panic too early. But I told them it was very important. It was all over the news after all. As Ready.gov states, it's crucial to take these warnings seriously. Unfortunately, by the time the tsunami wave was supposed to hit, they hadn't evacuated. That made me wonder, should we always be prepared? And what should we expect when a tsunami warning is issued? According to the National Weather Service, there is a severity of different warning types. Yet, in all reality, any type of warning is enough to get to a safe place. Let's take a look at Santa Cruz, which has been hit hard by extreme weather this winter. Torrential rains and winds have been fierce, and recently the Santa Cruz Pier has been swept away by the ocean. While this may not be directly related to a tsunami, it's still important to know the signs before one hits. According to Ready.gov, signs of an impending tsunami could include unusual ocean behavior like the sudden rise of water or the ocean floor becoming visible due to water draining away. Now let's talk about Long Beach, which is another coastal city vulnerable to tsunami risks. Here is something important to know. The tsunami could hit Long Beach in as little as 15 minutes after a warning is issued. That's why it's crucial to evacuate quickly before the water arrives. As Long Beach's Disaster Preparedness Department mentions, time is of the essence when responding to these type of threats. So, the question is, how do tsunamis happen? Most tsunamis are triggered by large earthquakes under or near the ocean floor, but they can also be caused by landslides, volcanic eruptions, or even meteorites falling into the ocean. While tsunamis are rare, it's important to understand how they work so that you can be prepared if one occurs. When a tsunami warning is issued in your area, you must act fast. According to experts, immediately evacuate to higher ground or head as far as inland as possible. Don't wait for the water to arrive, because it can be much more dangerous than you might expect. The American Red Cross outlines these steps clearly in their tsunami preparedness guide. And if you are unable to reach higher ground, move to the highest floor of a sturdy building inland from the coast. Your safety should always come first. While tsunamis may not be a daily threat along the California coasts, the risks are still real, especially in areas like Stinson Beach, Santa Cruz, and Long Beach. From rising tides and extreme storms to the immediate threat of a tsunami, it's vital to be prepared. If a tsunami warning is issued, don't wait for the wave to hit. Move to higher ground immediately and stay informed about your local evacuation routes. The ocean can be unpredictable, but your safety doesn't have to be. Stay alert, stay safe, and always take tsunami warnings seriously. Remember, preparation can make all the difference. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.